what happened here? Hey, welcome everybody. Today is Tucker Wednesday. And we're still sitting exactly where we left off yesterday. And let's see. Yeah, you can hear me. I can see that. Give me a 5x5 if you can hear me okay. Like I say, it's hard for me to do all this business plus do the building, but we'll go ahead and get started. I'll just open that up and see what I can do. All right, tonight I'm going to do the landing gear blocks, or the landing gear half ribs, and maybe install the front sheeting. Great, glad you can hear me, Craig, thanks. So, remember, do as I say, not as I do. What I'm going to do here is pretty dangerous, actually, but it doesn't matter. I have some 16th inch plywood, and normally I would cut this off here, but I can't cut it straight with the saw that I got, so we're just going to go ahead and carve out the pieces off the straight line. And this made Charles cringe when he saw me do this, but that's okay. I don't have a table saw or anything, so I got to do what I got to do. This is RH3. You want to make sure that you want to make sure that you get them in the right orientation. Let me move this back so you can more or less see what I'm doing. And we'll do the 2 on here. I'll have to wait until I get either back to St. Louis or over to John's to straighten this thing out. But that's okay. This is RH2. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do, I'm going to move this wing off the bench so that I don't break it. I got all this work in this airplane, it'd be a shame to break it right now. Handheld jigsaw. Probably not the best thing to use for cutting this out, but like I said, this is what I got. We're going to leave the line on. So we'll get these cut out of here and get a little more manageable piece to deal with. Okay. You guys are probably going, what the heck's going on there? But this is what I got to deal with, so see if we can't, let's see, have I ever done it? I don't know that I can do it like this or not. No, it's actually better to do it the other way. Necessity is the mother of invention. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but it's not the safest way to do things. Okay, getting there. If you guys watching, this is, I don't really advocate, this, but I have to do what I have to do here. So I've left the line on. You can see the line on the rib. Now I'll just take a drum sander on the Dremel. It's amazing what you can do if you have the desire. A little skill doesn't hurt either, but now the other ribs the inboard ribs I did this way. I hollowed them out. Looks like I got a chat there I need to look at. Give me a minute here and I'll... Okay. Somebody said... Sorry about that. Mate, all my stuff is up in Carnus, the Great Barrier Reef. All I got is a scalpel, X-Acto saw, sandpaper, and a drill. I feel your pain. You bet. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I'll show you when I'm done here, it'll be perfect. So, everybody make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We're picking up quite a few subscribers on these. Pick up a lot on the John videos and these Tucker videos, which is good. I kind of have to check it and make sure that see, it's just a little big. If you were here and could see that, it's about a 32nd of an inch sticking up. Well, we can't have that. What happens is it shows up in the sheeting. So I'm going to hold it on here and sand down to the flow. Still up a little. Plywood doesn't sand as good as or as easy as balsa. This airplane is all hand built. Probably could use a brace and bit for drilling the holes too. But if you think about it, all those beautiful pieces of work were done in the 1800s all by hand. Hey, Jeff. Yes, that 60 that you sent me is this one right here. Yeah. That 60 is this one right here. Of course, the guts, the crank is different, the cylinder liner is different. That's the head off of it and the case. But yep, worked perfect for the one that I destroyed in Huntersville. Now, when I'm over John's or over my house, I just put these on the disc sander and buzz it right off down to the line. But I don't have that luxury. Okay, we have one done. Let's see here. It's 180. You guys want to see a craftsman? There's about 10,000. Look up the hand joinery of the Japanese. I would love to go to Japan and take a couple lessons from them guys on their joinery. Okay, there we have the first rib done. So, on to the second one. Wow. Leaving the line on really left a lot. So what I'm gonna do here to speed things up, make another line on it. Sand it with the Dremel. Take all night to sand down a 1/16 of an inch. Make sure I got it on there right. Okay. I'm going to back this up with an 1/8 inch piece of balsa wood. So I got a half an hour to finish these ribs, cut out the shear webs. I don't even want to make it. Remember, this is basically like my other tucker, hour a day till it's done. Except on the weekends when I have nothing to do. Especially things that are going to be locked up inside. Two. Okay, it's 64th proud still. I'm sure this is really boring, but you guys want me to keep doing these videos like this? Tell me in the chat box. Should I keep this series going? Okay. Now we have to lay out for the land. which is not very hard to do, except where I need to notch these. Easiest way to notch the plywood rib is with the drum sander. Well, I'm glad you like your fox. Those are only thing those are good for is to break up and use as wingtip weight. But somebody could use it. Okay, easiest, like I said, easiest way to notch this is with the drum sander. Like that. Real simple. These layout lines on the foam core, very important that you use them. That way when I put this in, it'll fit perfect. Now, as I said before, on the inboard side, I hollowed these ribs so that the lead outs could pass through. But these ribs, 16th inch plywood, are pretty light. Yeah, I would lose a few grains if I hollowed them, but it's really not worth the trouble what I have to go through to do it with the handheld jigsaw. 8 grams, 7 grams. $9. I don't know. It's going back. It doesn't matter. They'll be fine. I guess I could put a couple holes in them. No, I better not. I better mark them first before I cut them out. I might ruin them. So, we need to put the land in it. And the land is what the landing gear floor sits on. It's marked out in the cradle here with a square. Let's see if I can get this up here. Make sure you can see this here. Nope. I need the other head on it. Oh boy. I need to put the other head on it. Here, let me change that. I want to make sure you can see what I'm going to do here. So, take the phone off of this. I need to oh, fall on the floor. About lost it. That'll give you vertigo. I guess I could turn that around so it's in the front. Yep, that'd be the best. Okay. If you look right here, you can see where the landing gear floor goes. Oop. There we go. Right here. So in order to get that transferred, we just put the ribs in there. This is 2. Remember, the always goes up. I just don't have enough room. Okay, I need to take a little bit more off of this. I'm putting it under tension, and you don't want to do that. There we go. Okay, so now we'll mark where this land is. Okay, I think I used this ruler as the width. Maybe I used my other ruler. Well, I don't remember now. CRS. Yep, I use this ruler here. Okay. So you don't want to go, especially on the inboard side, you don't want to go up halfway, because you want to go up to about halfway. So I'm going to cut this one first. I'm going to cut that one first, and then mark the other one with this. That way the landing gear floor sits in on the same plane. So we're going to use the jigsaw. Well, I'm about to cut your finger off. There's just no easy way to do this. About as dangerous as it gets. Maybe if I do it left-handed. Yeah, I just sand down to the line now. Can't get any more dangerous than that. So, let me move this back a little bit. So now, I'm going to take I got a ruler. I put 80 grit sandpaper on it. Just file down to the line. I still have to glue this to a piece 1/8 inch, but so now I'm going to take this and mark out the other side using this one. That, like I say, that way it's on the same plane. Looks like it's angled a little bit. Built, not bought. Okay, this is RH3, so that goes here. I'm going to check it. Yep, perfect. Well, you get to watch me do this in my hand. You'll get, it's either going to go really bad or really good. Okay, this is the one that I got to do left-handed. Well, at least it wasn't my finger. Okay, got it. And now I just file it down to the line. Taking longer than I thought to do this. We're not going to get the sheeting on tonight, but come Friday night, should be ready to roll. I'll have it all together Friday night. Now, seeing as that I have the fuselage parts cut already, that should go together. Talk about what I do for a living. What I do for a living? Well, I used to be a motorcycle mechanic. Now I'm a truck fabricator. Nothing too exciting there. Okay. So we want to, let's see, I want the balsa wood on the inside of that one and the outside of this one. The one on this side. And this side. Right, you ask why. Well, when this plywood rib's in there and the floor's in there, we're going to put a maple motor mount block for the top of the wire to rest, so that the maple motor mount will go right here. You want that maple motor mount to glue to the plywood. You don't want to glue to the balsa wood. Why would you be putting plywood in if you did that? So, let's see. I've got to straighten this place up. Here's the 8th right here. No, that's 3/16. Here's the 8th. So, easiest thing to do, we'll move this out of the way again. I've lost my sanding stick too. So, let's see. Sorry if the Boy Scouts have an issue with your use of power tools, but they don't teach walking on high steel either. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, don't do as I do, do as I say, because it's not really good. Okay, we want those two down. So this is a medium set CA. You wanna use quite a bit of it. RH2. Yeah, this is not the this is not Tim the Tool Time safety power tool usage. necessity is the mother of invention. I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. So there's a little bit of CA that's kind of mushed out of it or whatever. I'm just going to kind of lightly dust it with Kicker. This is Instaset Kicker. Pretty good stuff. Now we don't need a stiffener on these ribs. You know, I put the balsa stiffener, 3/16 stiffener from top to bottom, but we got an 1/8" rib with a 1/16" plywood backer on it, so we don't add a whole bunch. Oh. This gives the rib a little more surface area to glue to the sheeting, because this is where your strength is for your landing gear. That's one. Yeah, we're coming up on 10. We'll get this done. That's about it. I have a curfew and a bedtime. When you're old, you have to go to bed on time or you can't get up. Okay. Wish I had my other saw. I know it's here somewhere. I have a back saw that's about 1" deep. It's on a handle like that. Of course, I got a knuckle buster saw too for the Dremel. This is dangerous. This there. I would rather use the jigsaw than that circular saw on the Dremel. Hey, I found my jab saw from Snap-on. Use this. Probably buy 10 Zona saws for what this stupid Snap-on saw cost. Okay. Haven't seen Gerald around. I think his country's in lockdown just like ours. I think it's a scam. It's not a pandemic, it's a plandemic. Okay, we got them cut in. Let's sand in the notches. Okay, I did finish those up tonight, so that's good. All right, let's see how they fit, or if they fit. They should. Yep, we got some more chatters. Yeah, but Zona won't get. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I watched another New Zealand guy. He said that they're all locked down. He's a drone flyer. He's kind of a crazy character. I ought to invite him to our chat to cooperate with him because he's he got a pretty big channel. You know, I forgot all about that. You know, it doesn't hurt to have RC guys and everybody watching you or whatever. It you know, united we stand. However, I'm not real happy with the AMA with them greedy grub. You know, they wanted the advertising dollars and they kind of got us thrown in with the drone flyers. But this guy's an advocate and he's worked with the FAA and the New Zealand. This is 2. We got to make sure that we have this shimmed right, or else we'll be in trouble. I gotta have the pins. Where are the pins? Yeah, there's a couple pins. Not quite sitting down on here right. Why? I know why. Hmm. This is not good. Oh boy. Got a little bit of CA on the spar here. There we go. Wasn't sitting down in the cradle quite right. There, I got it. Okay. This is your base. If you don't build off this cradle, the wing will not be straight. What do we got going on here? Why? Oh, it's on the... Okay, so now we get them in there. This is 2. And this is 3. Tomorrow night I'll show you, well, I've already shown one time how I make the shear webs for that. Glue this in first. That looks pretty good. Gonna take a new snorkel here shortly. We got any questions tonight? Yeah, don't want to stand up there. It's like I sanded it too thin. So we'll fix that. It's only wood. Now it should be too far. Yep. So we'll take half of that. Much better. Yeah, not enough. You want it to fit snug, but you don't want it to distort any of the spars. There, that's better. Sight down here. Oh boy. Yep, that'll work right there. Nail it. Can't see it from my house. And that's gonna wrap it up for us tonight. I did get the landing gear blocks put in. And tomorrow we'll get the sheeting on it, which has been molded for a couple of days. But you know what we could do? We can get a total weight of what this wing's going to weigh. Less the landing gear blocks, so that would be an ounce maybe. Nah, half ounce. Okay, let's see what the whole wing's going to weigh. The other one was 2 1/4. And that's what this one is, 2 1/4. I don't know if you can see down in there or not. 220. Let's see, can you see the scale? Right here. 225 when I move it. And we'll put the other half on it. $4.55, $4.50. It'll be so it's a 4-ounce wing. Plus a half ounce for the landing gear blocks, 5-ounce wing. Sickening, isn't it? But if you're going to build light airplanes, you got to have light wood and use less of it. And these wings, using this 4-pound wood, 3.5 to 4-pound wood, are super fragile. So you have to be extra careful while handling them until they get into the covered and doped stage. So that's going to wrap it up for this evening. We worked our hour. I appreciate you watching. And tell your friends about the YouTube channel. You know, it's not real exciting watching, but heck, you might learn something. You never know. And if you didn't learn anything, at least you get to see how I screw things up. So, like I say, appreciate you watching. And We'll be back tomorrow night, probably about the same time. And let's put this on. And we'll put this on. Transition. Hey, till I see you again. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.